In this interview series from the CQF Institute, we ask leading quants to reflect on their careers, the skills needed for quantitative finance, and to offer their views on the latest industry developments. What do you think are the most important future skills aspiring quants should acquire?
I think a solid foundation in programming and computer science is important because things are increasingly computer-driven. So being able to use tools like Python straight off the bat when starting work will be very helpful. I also think a solid understanding of simulations is important because there's more and more computing power available. So simulating for various pricing exercises is something that is done, and therefore having a solid understanding of how simulations work, like Monte Carlo and various sampling algorithms, is helpful because they're used on a daily basis in most quantitative finance trading applications.
If you could go back in time, what advice would you give yourself when you first started your career?
I think a general curiosity is what is important. So just eagerness to learn and being open-minded to all the things that are out there. I remember when I started work at the bank, there was a whole world of things out there that I had never heard of at the very start. And therefore, having the open mind to explore those things that you may not have heard of already in school. For instance, equities are often what is taught in school in extensive manner, but there's also the huge world of FX and interest rates out there, which are quite large markets that are definitely worth considering as well.
How did you begin your career in quant finance?
So I heard about risk-neutral pricing and how that reflects in what you can do with market prices that are available to you, the information that you can extract out of them. So I got very interested in that and ended up writing my master's thesis about how information content can be extracted out of options prices and what that information then about future market expectations, how that is reflected in the markets themselves when returns realize. And that got me really interested because I realized how there's a whole world to explore about not only what is going on in the world, but also what people are expecting that will happen, and how those two link together really fascinated me. So that's what drove me into work in markets eventually, and what still keeps me interested in finance.